Hello, my wonderful Capricorn. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot. During premeditation, what I got was a whole bunch of moving forward, like a new chapter, leaving things in the past, um, situations or support that is no longer tolerated by you. Moving forward in love, moving forward in jobs. There's just something that you're not waiting around for anymore. Somebody promised you a ride or a handout or to help support the new business you're building. Whatever it is, you're not waiting around for that anymore. You have a new, fresh outlook. You have a new, fresh idea, and you're moving towards that. I see the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. There is definitely something that you're focusing on. Steady, true. Recovering from, questions about why this is happening or why this isn't happening, or continuing to break your own heart. You're seizing the bull by the horns and you're moving forward. Focused. Let's see. Also have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You definitely have your emotions in check during this month, and that's a very good thing. Ten of Cups, moving towards this happiness, this emotional fulfillment of sorts. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, kind of putting aside what no longer serves you or what was not working. Like I said, if you had a business partner and they weren't pulling their fair share, like a group project, any other group project, you had a partner, a love interest that was not meeting you halfway in the relationship. The Queen of Wands is in reverse, however. So I'm seeing that although this is very good for you, it's refreshing and it has a very good outlook, positive outlook on the future and, what your dreams and ambitions and goals are. It could be looked at very differently from other people. Well, I was coming. Apparently, it wasn't a priority to them the way that it was a priority to you. So you took the best course of action, according to the cards. I see there's a lot of their ideas anyway that wasn't suiting your needs in the long run. So the separation, whereas it would have been a sacrifice, you would have been sacrificing something, some idea, some long-term goal you would have been sacrificing if you had kept up catering to that relationship or that partnership. I see that they weren't necessarily willing to go through what you were willing to go through, like it wasn't a priority. They said that it was a priority. They acted like it was a priority. But you saw missing opportunities. You saw them skating around opportunities and missing the bigger picture of what that would have meant or what that would have been like to the grand scheme of things. Queen of Pentacles, you have a very good business plan or relationship plan. And in the premeditation, I also saw the Lover's card, which is good decision-making skills, balance. Ten of Swords. I feel like they're going to regret this. They're going to regret leaving you hanging or putting the business or the relationship last on the back burner. Very good goal-oriented person moving forward. Let's grab another deck. Bottom of the deck, there's patience. However, in the premeditation, it was very impatient. So what you could be going through currently is an impatience, the thing that makes you uncomfortable, that makes you switch, makes you change, makes you say, you know what, I can do bad all by myself, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna excel here. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna be positive, driven. This is a defeat at all cost. However, it doesn't seem like you're the one that's the bully here. You know, you're just quietly kind of slipping out the back door and doing your own thing. You don't have to prove to anybody you're right. You don't have to say, I told you so, or this is the last straw. It's like to yourself innately, internally. It's defeat at all costs. This has got to work. This has got to be what it is. And I'm going to put my all into this. I'm not going to put any more effort, time, or energy into somebody that doesn't see the importance of this. I'm moving forward. I'm getting where I'm going, whether that be in business or in love. If you can't buy me flowers, I'll buy myself flowers because I know I deserve them. You know how many times I've done that? They're so beautiful and I like them. There's that Queen of Cups again, emotionally charged, like compassionate. You understand where they're coming from, but you also give yourself the benefit, right? Like, I know what I'm worth. I know that I'm in charge of my own emotions. So I'm going to stop putting myself in situations that make me feel like I'm less worthy. I see the Four of Wands. This, again, repeating pattern seems to have a very stable, sturdy, positive outcome. Now, like I said, there's a partner involved here. There's a partner, a situation, family members, love interests that was not supporting you or giving way to opportunities that you saw black and white, straight out in front of you. You know, those people probably won't be involved. You understand? The compassion here is that you understand that maybe there's something different for them. You're not trying to win at all costs. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to do something better, different. You have a different drive. You have a different mindset. You have a different goal. The Empress, however, again, the people around you are going to see you as that Queen of Wands energy, that Empress in reverse, like you're over controlling, or you don't trust people, or you don't want to delegate responsibilities, you don't want to work in a team atmosphere, you don't want a relationship, maybe you're a commitment phobe, maybe you're too controlling and you like to have things your own way. In this situation, like I said, they just don't understand your vibration. They don't understand your vision in completeness like you do. So don't spend a whole lot of time concerning yourselves about what they think of you, because it's just scratching the surface, right? The Moon in reverse, this will all play itself out. It's going to come to light exactly what they were missing out on when they were dragging their feet on dinner or a movie or a date or flowers. It's going to break their heart. Let them break their own heart. You don't have to say, I told you so. You don't have to put any energy into saying these things. The truth will speak for itself. The truth will defend itself. They're going to look back and see. Temperance. Allow the guidance. Allow divine intervention. Allow these things to come about in the timing that it is, right? And if there was a divine timing that placed itself on the table and said, hey, look at me, seize the day, seize the opportunity. This is what I've put in front of you. And that rhythm, that spiritual universal rhythm that you're supposed to be following, faithfully following at this time. You saw the benefit in those situations. Continue to follow that. Continue to align yourself with your highest good, your intention, your desire, your goal. Focus. The more focus you put on that end goal, on that divine idea of success. And here it is again, just as in premeditation. The people that are looking down on you are the people that are judging you as a controlling person or a control freak. Not to say that you're not, but in a sense that this is important. So I'm going to treat it like it's important. I'm going to treat it like it's a goal. You can either support me or get out of my way. I'm not heeding to the distractions. I'm not heeding to the naysayers. Everybody has to start somewhere. And this might not be the most perfect end goal, but it's the most perfect steps forward towards that end goal, right? So remember, start small, accept the opportunities. Maybe it's not the building that you saw yourself in, but if you start small and you start in a building that you can afford because the opportunity is there, they passed on it. But you start there, you build clientele, you build your situation, you build yourself up, and then in 5 years, you'll see yourself in that high rise, or you'll see yourself there in relationships even, in family situations. You'll see yourself where you want to be because you put yourself and your ideas and your goals and your desires first. I see the Hermit, which also came up in the premeditation. The Hermit, however, in this situation, it was coming up in reverse. Don't allow yourself to get too wrapped up in what you are leaving behind. Because even if I was to go off to work, excuse the analogy, but even if I was to go off to work, I couldn't bring my family with me, but they could benefit from what I earned while I was working. You understand? So even if they're not there for the baking of the bread, little red hen, it's a possibility that they can be there for the rewards. Maybe it was just you that had to prove it. Maybe they couldn't see it before. But once you pull that magnifying glass and once you start manifesting it into reality, they'll begin to see it then. And maybe that's all it takes. I see defenses up. I see a new wellspring emotion. I see moving away from things that no longer serve you or that were not involving themselves or adding to the situation. Yeah, so all in all, what I get is somebody was not performing to their optimal. They were dragging their feet. They were slacking. They didn't see your vision. Allow your vision to unfold. Maybe then they'll see it with just a little bit more faith. Don't be too harsh on them. That's for some people. For other people, just allow it to unfold as it is. Support yourself. Love yourself. And happy November. Until next time, Capricorn. Have a good one.